Hey guys, I'm gonna share something I understood from John 3, from verse 1 to 16. It's about the account of Nicodemus with Jesus. I'm sure you know about the story, but something about the detail caught me today. As I was reading, it started with describing Nicodemus as he was well known as a great, Jewish religious teacher. He was not a casual person. He was not a casual Jewish. He was ranked as a teacher, and if you are a teacher, you are known to be knowledgeable. You are not just a casual person. But what's the first thing that struck me is when Nicodemus walked toward Jesus at the first point of humility. For that, I understood that he was a teacher, yes, but his heart, his posture was humble enough to say, yes, I'm a teacher, I'm knowledgeable, I have everything, quote unquote, everything that I know, but let me humble myself enough and walk to Jesus and ask him this question. And it's the people who are in that posture of humility that actually God call or Jesus call. If your posture is not in humility, it's hard. It makes the situation very hard for you to be called. For you to accept the call from God, because of course God is calling us, but who are the one listening? So let me focus on the story. He went to Jesus and asked that question, you came. He was like, Rabbi, we all know. And when people say we all know is such a complex statement. He said, we all know that God has sent you to teach us. Your miracle signs are evidence that God is with you. He was drawn to Jesus because of the miracle he was performing. But Jesus told him, unless you are born again, you cannot see the kingdom of God. In today's world, because of his rank of him being a teacher, in today's generation, he wouldn't acknowledge the fact that he doesn't understand what it is to be born again. But again, he was humble enough to say, I don't understand what you mean. Do you know how many people don't really acknowledge when the knowledge is beyond their understanding? They pretend that they understood what you're saying, but he had that posture of humility actually to be like, you know what, Jesus, I don't know what you're saying. What do you mean by born again? He questioned. He was a teacher, remember, that's the point. He was a teacher. He was a teacher, because today's generation, teachers feel like they got it all. They know everything about God. Just put in mind a preacher or a pastor that you think knows everything. It's not everyone that will